Looked like you guys were really relying on Stephon today. Talk about his game down the stretch.
How many games have you watched of ours, Paris? We're going to depend on him. We've depended on him pretty heavily for 9, and my guess would be those next 9 we're going to depend on him pretty heavily. He's our best player. For us, we have not been able to make shots at the level that I thought this team was capable. You and I have talked about this, even in the preseason. We felt like we had guys that can make shots. We just are not connecting at the level that we need to in order to be more efficient. We got a lot of guys over there in suits. Some of them I don't know exactly what they do, and we'll have to revisit that. But most of them over there on the old Rebel bench are doing some sort of charting. We chart something called open looks. Open looks, by definition, means shots that we would take if we had to work to get them. Clean looks that SEC scholarship players should make. We were 9 for 32. That's a number that is very, very concerning for me. We've got to keep putting in the work. We've got to keep trying to put guys in positions to be successful, and we've got to hope that we'll break through from a confidence standpoint, make those shots. We're rebounding the ball very, very well. We're plus 17 on the glass. We're not turning it over. We only had 10 turnovers. However, our best player had 7, which allowed them to stay around, and then give Southeast Missouri credit. It's a group that's obviously been through a tough start to the season, had some dismissals from his team yesterday, and I think that galvanized those returners. They made shots early. You know, in preparation for them, I didn't think anything was wrong with their effort, their athletic. He tries to confuse you a little bit defensively, a lot like what we do typically. They've just not been able to make shots at a very efficient rate. Tonight we allowed them to make shots early, gave them confidence, put us in a dogfight.
Did not get anything established offensively inside from Cephas. What was going on there, and how did that affect what you were trying to do?
Well, we went to him early and often, and unfortunately between him and KG, they did a great job on the glass. 25 rebounds between those two guys, but collectively they were only 6 for 17. When you're getting point-blank looks and all of those shots are in the paint, you know, you've got to score it at a more efficient rate, especially against a team that you're bigger than up front. We'll continue to try to work most definitely in the next couple of days in preparation of those guys getting clean looks, and then they've got to take ownership and make them.
The threes they hit to get back in it early in the second half, did you think they were contested looks, or were you all a little lethargic?
I thought the first one was a fairly clean look, but it's hard for me to gauge depth. It looked like he was really deep, and the next 2 from their best shooter, he made one, then he made another, and then all of a sudden, again, it really galvanized them out of the gate and put us on our heels. Moody, for him, did not have a great statistical night, even though he finishes with a ho-hum 28 points, but he made the plays that needed to be made down the stretch.